name's Brogan, Lieutenant Brogan. For 20 years, I was with the NYPD. Now, well, let's just say I've transferred to another precinct.
Steve, you've seen the PI's report on this guy.
Yeah, so?
Shouldn't we take his threats seriously?
We have, John. We have spent serious money on security.
But you know
Good night, John. See you in the morning. Computer!
Yes, sir.
Security activate.
Outer security perimeter armed. Inner security perimeter armed. Third level security armed.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Hope you understand, Mr. Dallas. There is nothing personal about this. But business is business.
We have one Stephen Dallas. Human male, age 42. CEO of Brett Interplanetary. Blown to smithereens.
And we have a message, presumably from our bomber.
You know, Fredo, that kind of looks like your first wife's handwriting.
Hey. We also have the testimony of John Kane, Dallas's partner. Seems they were caught in a high-stakes shakedown by someone claiming to be the Snake.
Yeah, the bad news is that this kind of shakedown does fit with the Snake's known M.O.
He's an extortionist, plain and simple, who's terrorized 7 planets.
7 planets we know of. And in every case, the victims either pay up or they die, like Stephen Dallas.
Hi, Bill.
Hi.
This is Sergeant Bill Gray, people, ECPF. He's the good news this morning. Gray knows more about the Snake than any man alive. He's here to help us. The 88th is to be temporarily reorganized into a task force. As of 2,500 hours, all other cases will be finished or handed over to the 86. Is that clear? I don't intend that Altor shall become the 8th notch on the Snake's belt.
Just another quiet day in the neighborhood.
Yeah. Now, Castle, given your background, I want you to help head up the task force with Brogan.
With all due respect, Captain, I'd rather not.
Take a seat, Mr. Kane.
You never had any contact with the Snake, Mr. Kane?
None. Stephen Dallas got all the messages.
How are you supposed to make the payoff?
I'm not sure. Stephen said something about a computer transfer to Dana.
And from there?
I don't know and I don't care. I mean, what the hell difference does it make?
Look, Mr. Kane, we understand how you feel. But if we're gonna nail this guy, we need to know everything you know.
All I know is Stephen's dead. And if I don't pay...
You're right. You should talk to him. Who? Brogan. Are you reading my mind?
Who needs to? It's written all over your face.
Just fill in this form with your regular address, Mr. Kane. You can be...
Honey, you tell Zill I really don't have time.
But Dad, Zill says you really need to get home on time tonight.
Okay. Tell her I'll do my best. Bye, sweetie.
Officer Castle, what's up?
Thought maybe I could buy you a cup of coffee?
Sounds good.
The problem's not me and Gray, it's me and the Snake. 3 years ago, Gray and I were part of an ECPF bomb disposal unit, back on Earth.
I'm impressed.
Well, you should be. We were good. We were all good. First time the Snake hit our district, we defused 3 of his bombs in 1 day. We thought we'd beaten him.
He set you up.
Next time he went in, Gray and I were running the operation from a remote. It looked safe, seemed right. So we sent in the team.
I'm sorry.
Yes, but sorry doesn't bring any of them back.
Yo, Prime Elder.
Hey, Matt, where's everybody?
Mom's in the garden, I think.
And Liz?
Short, mega weird earthling. About this high. Always saying, Zill says this, Zill says that.
Yeah, that's the one.
Look to Burrow, Dad. She's gone, vanished. Nah, she's at Charla's. So am I.
Whoa, you're going to Charlotte's?
No way. Get tweaked. I'm going to a Nazi's. Later.
I smell a conspiracy.
Actually, it's a steak.
This took a lot to set up, didn't it?
Very sharp, Lieutenant. But somehow, I think it will all be worthwhile.
Yeah, me too. Champagne.
Sort of.
I get it. What's up?
Plenty. Take a look.
Greetings, Talon Corporation. I am the Snake. Now listen carefully. You will transfer 60 million credits into the planetary bank of Denai by coded transfer within 26 hours, or the princess dies.
Talon Corporation? What happened to John Kane and Brett Interplanetary?
Looks like our bomber decided to do some double dipping.
Cute. Why the computer-generated image?
Don't know, but Gray thinks it's the real deal.
Okay. Who's this princess?
Not who, it. It's an Omega-class tanker, and it's en route to Altor carrying 200 million gallons of liquefied hydrogen. We're talking one major bang here.
When did Talon get this information?
6 hours ago.
Nice of them to let us know. Okay, I'm coming in. Sally.
I know.
It's your job to determine if this is for real. If you find anything, I want you to mark and identify, then back off. You follow me on this, Probin?
Yes, sir, but I think...
No buts. The Army is the first team on this thing. We're simply there to make sure it's not a hoax.
You're sure about this, Gray?
Would you rather look for the bombs yourself?
Yeah, but turning an RSA into a bomb sniffer, will it work?
It'll work. Nobody knows bombs better than Bill Gray.
Nobody except maybe No Hassel Castle. Hi, Jan. Long time no see.
Bill.
No Hassel Castle?
It's a long, boring story.
Come on, Officer Castle. What could ever be boring about you?
My relationship with you, Haldane, for starters.
Okay, all right. Come on, Slow-Mo. Let's go play with somebody nice. Like the snake.
Why send Slow-Mo, Captain? He's not equipped to handle this sort of work.
At least call the boys over at the 98. They got a real bomb disposal robot.
I'm sure Slow-Mo would be deeply touched to know that you two are showing such concern for his well-being. If he had any emotions to be touched with, or a being for that matter, he's a robot! That's why we're sending him as a remote control unit! Do you get my drift? What about Castle?
I think we ought to let her sit this one out.
Yeah. Well, watch yourself.
I have a choice.
Whoa, that is one big mother.
The Princess Talon is an inanimate object. It cannot be a mother.
Careful, Slow-Mo. I just may forget how to reattach your body.
I think you're wasting your time, Lieutenant. The Chief and I have already scanned the Princess from stem to stern.
And found zip. Whole thing's starting to smell like a hoax.
Let's hope you're right.
Brogan, Slow-Mo's got the hots in here. Airlock 1.
On our way.
I have detected traces of Semtel around the outer seam of this junction box.
Yeah, it's the snake's explosive of choice.
It's also used in plasma welding, Lieutenant.
She's less than 2 months out of dry dock. This whole section's been refitted.
Can you call up the schematics?
Strange.
What?
According to this, that junction box doesn't exist.
What, engineering oversight?
Wouldn't be the first time.
All right, let's see what we got here. They got 2 conduits.
Leading
nowhere.
Everybody back up.
Congratulations. You've just armed 4 explosive devices, each which is linked to the outer airlock doors. No one leaves, no one enters. Any attempt to disarm the devices will result in the obvious. I repeat, all 4 bombs are now armed. You have 13 hours to pay, or die.
This guy's really starting to tick me off. Brogan, we got another one in airlock 2.
Ditto for lock 3.
Copy that for 4.
All 4 bombs present and accounted for.
And as near as we can tell, they're all identical.
Is there any way that you guys can get out of there? Let the Army take over.
Negative. The bombs are linked to the outer doors of every airlock. The only way we're going to get off this ship is by defusing the bombs. We're first team now. Have we heard from our bomber?
No, negative.
You have to tell them, Captain. I'm well aware of that, Sergeant.
Oh, wait a minute. Tell us what? What's going on?
Talon's corporate headquarters in there. How shall I say it? Infinite wisdom have decided that. Damn it! What the hell have I done with that communique?
Damn it and hell in the same sentence. Not a good sign.
Here it is. For the past decade, the snake has nearly bled our corporation dry. Therefore, it is with deep regret that we have decided that we must make a stand. The Talon Corporation refuses to entertain any ideas of acquiescing in his continuing demands of extortion or blackmail.
They can't do that.
I'm afraid they can. It's their constitutional right.
Constitutional right? What about our right to live?
Captain, where will the Princess be 12 hours from now?
We're on course for a scheduled stationary orbit over Demeter.
Yeah, well, if it blows there.
Can we alter course?
It'll take a little time, but I think we can probably avoid being pulled into Altorian orbit.
Why don't we just hit the brakes?
We've been in full reverse thrust for 13 days.
It takes 2 weeks for a ship of this mass to slow out of light speed.
Brogan, clock's ticking. Set up slow-mo on a remote, and I'll talk him through the first device.
We can't play this one bomb at a time, Gray. We'll each take a device. Slow-mo goes first, then me, then Haldane, then Captain Tacopa. We watch slow-mo, then follow in sequence.
Yeah, makes sense.
And if slow-mo makes a wrong move?
The Princess is triple hulled. We can probably lose an airlock, even 2, and still maintain hull integrity.
Let's do it.
Sergeant Fredo.
Okay. Can we res up to definition? How's that?
Like I was there.
Be careful, Slow-mo.
I am a robot. I can only be the way I am. But your concern has been logged.
You're welcome. All set here.
Let's go then.
Hold it. I'm running the remote.
You always were the best in the business.
Right, Castle.
No electronic devices scanned. No mechanical devices scanned.
Okay, the front panel's clean. Reconfigure slow-mo. Then back the first screw out.
The first screw has been removed.
Take out the second screw.
The second screw has been removed.
All right, Brogan, you're next. So far, so good. Let's open it up. Carefully.
Classic snake architecture.
Seems to be. Yes.
You could disarm it?
We need to figure out what's live and what's window dressing.
And what could blow them away? Come on.
We have two choices. Either we find the primary trigger and disarm it, which is quite risky.
All right, come on, Janie, cut to the chase.
Or we find the main power source and pull the plug. Slow-mo, the rectangular device at the lower left corner. Reconfigure and identify.
A visual scan indicates a stabilizer. No detected current flow.
Window dressing?
Oh, maybe. Slow-mo, reconfigure. Can you remove it?
Affirmative.
Bingo, the power pack.
You just unplug it?
We try. Slow-mo, reconfigure. Disconnect the power pack.
Uh-oh.
Talon Princess! Come in! Princess! Please respond!
Chief, how we doing? Communications are down, but backup's working. How's the air? It's okay for now.
Brogan, Haldane?
Yeah, copy. But as you can see, visual and no-go.
Brogan, thank God. What's your status?
We lost our main antenna and half our air. Primaries are down, but the backup's still working, at least for now.
Well, that's the good news, I suppose. What about Slow-Mo?
We lost him.
And Haldane?
Yeah, I thought you'd never asked.
Just curious.
Gonna go!
If anyone has an idea, I'd love to hear it.
Yes, call Talon Corporation and tell them I'm coming down there to get the snake his 60 million credits.
If I thought it'd do any good, I'd drive the getaway hopper myself, and...
Well, that's great, Captain. We could put that on their gravestones. Sorry, but I've been down this road before.
There were two of us running that op castle, so let's lose the self-pity. Or at least spread it around. Deal?
Deal.
Captain, John Kane on Comm 2. The snake just sent Brett into Planetary another one of his love letters.
Put him on. Mr. Kane?
I can't take any more of this, Captain. I don't want to die. If the snake got to Stephen Dallas, he sure as hell can get to me. I've decided to pay.
You shouldn't have refused to pay. You've made a very stupid mistake, John Kane.
And I suppose your mistake makes you a genius.
Go ahead. Pull the trigger, cop. You know what'll happen.
One snake to go.
If I didn't know the sleazebag was cooling his heels in interrogation, I wouldn't believe it myself.
Has he started talking yet?
No, but he will.
Yeah, well, it better be soon, because time's a wasted.
He'll talk. I'll make damn sure of that, I promise you.
Woo! If ever there was a time to celebrate. Oh, sorry. What is this stuff? Bergo brandy. Best there is.
Oh, I'd hate to taste the worst. What's going on, guys?
She's shut down.
Check the conducers. I'll get the IOs.
Who's working on it now?
Gray's in there, then it's my turn.
John! Code Red, prisoner on the loose on level 5. Code Red!
There's blood. It's burning through the deck plates.
Come on!
Great scimitar.
Stay there, Bill. He's going through the hull. Let's get out quick. Out! Out!
Evacuate the area. Seal off this corridor now.
Close the door, quick!
So much for the snake. So much for finding a way to disarm those bombs.
Get these people out of here. This is a restricted area.
Come on, you guys. Clear this area.
So, we have 3 hours to disarm the devices.
Not anymore, we don't. When airlock 1 went, the debris did more damage than we thought. We've lost the engine.
And our brakes.
So what's the bottom line?
We're on a collision course with Altor. If we hit atmosphere with this payload...
A lot of people are gonna have bad hair days.
What did you guys have in mind?
On my mark, we got 40 minutes. We take one more shot at disarming the bombs, then at 10 o'clock, whether or not we're still on board, have the military blow the princess out of the sky. Mark.
Our long-range lasers are in position. They'll fire automatically. I sure as hell hope you can get your men off the princess in time, Captain.
Thank you, Commander.
What's that, Zill? You want Liz to clean up my room right now? And all the closets?
That's not what he said, Matt. Zill says...
You're a Zigga warthead.
Mom, he's calling me names again.
All right, come on, guys. I've had it.
It wasn't me. Zill started it.
Do your homework now. Yes, who is it?
It's me, Sal.
Hi. I can't get a picture.
Yeah, it's a technical snafu, no biggie.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Look, I don't have a whole lot of time, and, I just wanted to tell you...
Is this about last night?
Sort of. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry we didn't...
Yeah, well, I could have married a plumber instead.
What I meant was...
Brogan, I was joking. What's wrong?
I need to tell you.
Daddy, Zill has something to say to you.
Not now, honey, okay?
A deceiver unmasked is still a deceiver. Isn't that neat? A deceiver unmasked is still a deceiver. What's it mean?
Brogan, we're ready here.
Yeah, all right. Honey, I've got to go. I'll try and get back to you. I love you. Airlock 2 in position.
Airlock 3, all set.
Airlock 4, ready. Brogan, tell me everything you see.
Okay, the flashing cube in the lower left-hand corner. 2 circuit boards, top, left, and right. And let's see. Wait a minute. There's something here that looks like a mirror under the left-hand circuit board.
A mirror, of course. A laser trap. We need to pinpoint the lasers. Anything handy to dust with?
Yeah, fire extinguisher.
Try it. But point it away from the device. The temperature change could blow the bomb.
Got him!
Well, whatever you do, don't break the beams. That was Sloma's mistake.
Any good news?
Maybe. You said there were 2 circuit boards?
Yeah, top, left, and right.
Too many.
You think one of them's a dummy?
And it may be camouflage for the main trigger. We find that trigger, figure out how to disarm it, and we could be home free.
I'm sold. Just tell me what to do.
Scan the panel on the left for energy readings.
6.6.
Now the one on the right?
Nothing.
We've got our dummy. Now remove it. Very carefully.
Ah! If that ain't a main trigger, I'm a Trajan's uncle.
Come on, Brogan, leave your family tree out of this.
Tell me what you see.
Something that looks like a brass tube.
That's the trigger module. There should be 2 plasma coils at the base.
Right.
And they're both fused into separate splitter units.
Fused?
Micro-welded.
Negative. These puppies are in line and connected with screw-down wire connectors.
Say again?
They're connected with wire connectors.
But that's impossible. Unless...
Jane, what's wrong?
Wait one. We're up against it, and I need some help.
Sure, fire away.
Do you mind giving us a minute?
Sure.
The Snake has always connected his bomb components using his own blood to microweld.
Right.
But for some reason, he's used regular connectors on this job. I wonder why.
We all change.
I guess we do. Because I've never heard of the Snake shaking down two different victims at the same time either.
Well, maybe he was getting greedy in his old age.
Or maybe the Snake never sent those messages to Talon after all. Maybe somebody who had access to the files ran a computer construct and generated their own Snake.
I hate to admit it, Janie, but I really don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about the fact that nobody can figure out how the Snake smuggled a gun into the station. As a matter of fact, nobody even saw him with a gun. Except you. Forensics will have a field day with this.
You always were my best student, Janie.
You waltzed into interrogation, shot yourself with your own weapon. Then you drove the Snake into the corridor where you blew him away. Why, Bill?
Well, I'd love to give you a pathetic story about a cop's pay and so on, but fact is, after 25 years of loyal service, I figured I deserved it.
You did this for money?
Nobody's perfect.
Gray, that's one for the books.
He's right here, and he's going to help you. Aren't you, Bill?
All right, Gray. We've identified the dummy panel, removed it, and exposed the trigger module. We also found the laser trap by the power pack. So which one is it? The trigger or the power pack? Which one?
Bill?
Short out the power pack, then disconnect it.
Tookie, can you tell if he's lying?
He's as tightly controlled as any human I've ever tried to read. I can't be sure.
Haldane? Dacopa? Stand by. Deceiver unmasked is still a deceiver.
Brogan, what are you doing? You've got less than 3 minutes before the military blow the princess into hyperspace.
Do it, Brogan, do it!
Huh? It's the trigger, guys! Yank the trigger!
No hassle, Castle wins.
I love this job.
Brogan, we got 30 seconds. Let's get the hell out of here before the military blow this mother. Come on, come on!
Brogan? Haldane?
You rang?
Hi, guys.
Just one question, Lieutenant. How did you figure it out?
You got me, Captain.
I'm got clue.
A space tug found him, somewhere between Danae and the Necrosis Nebula.
Slow-mo.
Officer Oren, Officer Romek, give me 2.
All right.
Yes!
Hold on, Joe.
Hey. I just wanted to say thanks.
Pleasure.
Speaking of pleasure, what do you say about dinner tomorrow night? The Royal Straker on me.
Pretty high-class place on a cop's pay, Haldane.
Yeah. Yeah, on second thought, you're probably right.
Oh, no. You're not getting out of it that easy.
Gotcha.
It all boiled down to DCPD Lieutenant Brogan. None of us would be here if it hadn't been for Lieutenant Brogan and his team. There...
You don't want to hear any more of the news?
I've already heard it.
You realize that there are millions of people watching us right now.
Are they gonna get an eyeful tonight?
Oh.
Nothing like a father-son adventure. Doing what men have done since the dawn of time. Getting away from women, heading off on their own.
To see an asteroid, how exciting. Dad, if I wanted to see a ball of ice, I could have gone to the fridge.
Look, Merlin's asteroid only comes close to Altor once every 20 years. Trust me, it's really something up close.
So you going to Hawk to beef up the hopper so we can make the jump?
Well, what else is money for?
I don't know. Maybe someday I could see some.
Yeah? Well, try looking at that. Hey, still want to go back to the fridge? Yeah, all right, let's head in for a closer look.
Dad? Dad, what's happening?
I don't know. Try switching the manual.
You knew the hopper was gonna go screwy.
Well, the Burkoff radiation surrounding the asteroid disrupts computer functions.
You could warn a guy.
Why, spoil our fun? Okay, let's take a look at the side you can't see from Altor. Smooth as space. Who needs an autopilot?
I guess they did.
Come in, unidentified ship. Repeat, do you copy?
I told you, it's a wreck. Come on, Dad, the bay doors are open. Let's go take a look.
I don't
don't think that's such a hot idea, man.
But we came all this way. It'll be fun.
Okay.
All right.
What do you know? We got air. Okay, Matt, you stay here while I check this out.
Dad. Dad.
Matt, we play by my rules, or we don't play.
Hey! Easy, Dad.
I thought I told you to stay put.
I, have some questions on those rules.
Matt, get back to the hopper.
Throttle down, Dad. This isn't a crime scene. It's just an old ship that's been here since the dawn of time.
All right, but don't touch anything.
Right.
Okay, what do we got here? Man, we got enough stored energy here for a round trip to Earth. Think your mother'd mind?
Nah.
You okay? You okay?
I'll never disobey again. I promise. I promise.
Well, your mom's gonna be glad to hear that.
I mean, it's not like I've never seen a dead body before. I've seen lots. On TV. Don't touch it.
It's all right, Matt. He's dead. He's been dead a long time.
So what do we do?
Well, I don't know. I guess we ought to see if there's any way we can fire up this ship and get it back to Altor.
All right, Dad. Taking off one thing. Think you can land it?
No, it's okay, Matt. As soon as we get out of this radiation field, we'll call for assistance. Looks like a homicide. Blaster burn on the chest, no sign of a gun anywhere.
Can we ID him?
Face is pretty well decomposed.
That's an understatement.
Yeah, the old ones are always a bear to solve.
Yeah, well, hopefully we can pass this one on. Traffic's sending out a pilot to meet us. They'll probably roll it straight over to forensics.
Hey, Dad. Get a load of this.
H.I.?
Hume's Inner Space.
Well, what do you know? We're on board a Hume's Inner Space prototype number SK-90. Better give them a call, see what they got to say.
Yeah, you got it.
Later.
Hume's into space. Maybe you should try calling Alden Humes himself.
Oh, yeah, he takes a lot of calls from street cops.
He hasn't always been a recluse, you know. Once upon a time, he used to be a playboy jet-setter, darling of the tabloids.
Totally irresistible to women? Yeah, I guess we do have a lot in common.
In your dreams, Haldane.
These specs look great. Tell the crew good work, and take them all out for a big dinner. On me.
Thank you, sir.
Hang on a minute. Yes, Linda.
There's an Officer Haldane calling. He wants to speak with Mr. Humes.
Pipe him through. Hello, officer. I'm Doc Jomore, Mr. Hume's right hand. What can I do for you?
We found one of your ships on Merlin's asteroid. We thought somebody there might know something about it.
Really, officer? Do you have any idea how many ships Hume's Interspace has manufactured? We supply every sentient race in the galaxy.
Well, this is one of your prototypes, SK-90.
Oh, well, that is a different matter. Yes, we'd have a record of that. I'll look into it.
You might want to look into one other thing. We found a body on board.
I'm not sure I follow what you're saying, officer. Was it one of our employees or something?
Well, it was one of your prototypes. We thought maybe somebody there could shed some light on it.
Well, naturally, I'll help any way I can.
Thanks. We'll get back to you.
Incredible.
Should we inform Mr. Humes?
Well, he's not gonna like it. Bad publicity for the company. I'll tell him.
Man, wouldn't you love to see a Nazi's face if I cruised by school in this baby?
Well, nobody claims it after 60 days.
What's that?
I don't know. Some kind of signal coming in, but I can't unscramble it.
Must have the wrong number.
Warning, warning. This ship will auto-destruct in T-minus 60 seconds and counting. 59, 58. $55, 54.
Computer, override. Computer, override, self-destruct. Computer! Matt, get to the hopper.
Dad.
Do it! 48, 47, 46.
The door will open.
Come here, come here.
43, 42, 41.
Go, go, go!
39, 38.
Come on, Matt, move it!
36, 35, 34,
Get back, come here.
33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24,
Get back, get back.
23, 22, 21, 20,
Go, go!
19, 18, 17,
Go!
16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9,
Go, Dad, go!
3,
It's okay. We're okay.
No ship, no body. Great.
Yeah, well, physical evidence tends to be overrated.
Yeah, well, somebody didn't think so. The signal that triggered the auto-destruct was no accident.
All right, recording. Now, Matt, I want you to remember everything.
I just saw what my dad saw.
I know, but I want to hear it in your own words.
You ever been shot?
Once or twice.
Let me see the scars.
Maybe later. First, I have to make a report on everything you saw on that ship.
You know, whoever did this, I'm gonna nail him to the wall.
Yeah, but first you gotta have a case.
All right?
All right, step one. Who knew you found the ship?
Had to be you, Haldane. You never did like me.
Don't give me any ideas.
And you say you clawed the body away when it fell on you?
Yeah, I was freaked. I had to get that horrid body off me.
Brogan, we may have something. Matt, have you washed your hands since you touched that body?
No. Guess I should have.
Oh, no, you shouldn't.
Hold still, please. You must hold still.
Matt told me Claude at the dead man's face. I'm hoping that some of the DNA is still there. Yes.
What does that mean?
It means that when you pushed him away, some of the skin from his face got under your nails.
Whoever blew up the ship didn't destroy all the evidence.
You mean I've been walking around with pieces of a dead guy?
Every cell has a template of the entire body. We can run a DNA sequence on the sample and get some idea of what the guy might have looked like.
How long will that take?
Oh, 5 or 6 hours? Say 9 tonight.
Okay, I'm gonna drop you off at home, pal, and you and I are gonna go visiting. On the 20th floor.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. I'm your Humes Interspace Elevator. If you'd like to have a conversation or listen to music, please state a selection.
How about silence?
Excellent choice, sir. Samuel Johnson said,
Silence propagates itself, and the longer talk has been suspended, the more difficult it is to find anything to say.
While George Eliot
said, speech may be barren, but it is
Talked to death by an elevator.
Next time, music.
Officer Haldane. And you are?
Brogan.
Ah, yes. You were on the ship. Officer Haldane told me what happened. Please, come this way. You were right. The SK-90 was one of our ships. A prototype for deep space missions. It was launched 20 years ago. We were supposed to recover it soon after to study its data. But we lost its signal. Assumed it had gone off course. Drifted out of the core systems.
Who was the pilot?
It had none. It was on auto program.
Did you tell anybody about the discovery?
Other than my assistant? No, I don't think so.
Just tell your boss?
Oh, Mr. Humes. Yes. Yes, I did.
Then we're gonna need to speak to him.
Oh, no. Not possible. He's a very private man.
Look, pal, whoever did this didn't just try to kill me. They tried to kill my son. Now, we can do this easy, or we can do it hard.
I'll ask if he'll see you.
Thank you.
Well, I think you just blew any chance for employment at this company.
Mr. Humes.
Whoever killed our John Doe most likely cut the ship's signal so it would never be found. But they didn't count on the asteroid bringing it back to Altor.
So why didn't they just send an auto-destruct signal 20 years ago?
Well, they probably did, but Burkhoff Radiation shut down the ship's computer before the signal got through.
Okay.
Until Matt and I manually flew the SK-90 out of the asteroid's radiation field, it couldn't receive a code.
Right.
Gentlemen.
Lieutenant Brogan and Officer Haldane.
this is a pleasure. Sorry, but I never shake hands. That way I avoid getting your germs and you mine. I believe it keeps old age at bay.
Well, I'm gonna have to give that a try. You look great for a guy pushing 60. How long you been doing that?
You know, I don't remember. Huh. Please, gentlemen, sit down. Joe Moore, refreshments.
Nothing for me. I'm on duty.
It's just cave, mountain, water, Lieutenant. Nothing intoxicating or poisonous. Oh, come now, gentlemen. We wouldn't be having this conversation unless you suspected me of some terrible crime. But I was horrified to learn of the narrow escape you and your son had. For someone to try to destroy one's family, I always wanted a family, but somehow I never had one. Seems as though it's been nothing but business for years. Years. What would you like to know?
Did you send the signal to destroy the SK-90 or order it to be sent?
Mr. Humes!
It's all right, Joe Moore. No.
Did you kill the man on board the ship?
I've never killed anybody.
Did you know who he was?
No. And I'm sincerely sorry that all of your evidence was obliterated.
Well, luckily for us, it wasn't. Our forensics team has a DNA sample that's going to give us a picture of the victim's face within the next few hours.
It's remarkable what science is capable of. Isn't it, Joe Moore?
Oh, yes, sir.
Yes. Is there anything else?
No, that'll do it. But we'll get back to you if there is.
Yes, of course, any time, gentlemen. Joe Moore, show them to the elevator.
We know the way.
Now that we've baited the hook, let's get back to the station and see if we get a bite.
Now, here's what I want you to do.
You ever been shot?
Once or twice.
Let me see the scars.
Maybe later.
What are you
First,
doing,
I have to
Haldane?
make a report on everything
Just
you saw in that.
thinking.
Thinking? I'm shocked.
You're shocked?
Don't be redundant.
Seriously, Castle. Earlier when you were talking to Matt, questioning him, you mentioned bullet wounds. Was that 1 or 2?
That's none of your business.
Ooh. You show me yours.
I can't believe you met Alden Humes. Orbital, Dad. What'd he say?
He said he'd like to have a family.
Where do I go to sign up?
Hi.
Hey.
You hung up at work?
Yeah, something came up.
Who would have guessed?
Say, Dad, think you could front me 5 credits for new slam ball wheels?
I'm a little short this month.
It's okay. I'll just drag the gutters for loose change.
We've instilled some fine values in that boy.
Yeah, well, he takes after his father, don't you think? Anyway, listen, I'm on early shift tonight. Liz is at Charla's, and you and Matt will just have to fend for yourselves.
No problem.
Okay.
Alert! Alert! Fire in the medical room. Alert! Alert! Fire in the medical room.
Breather! Here.
go? Where'd who go? Humes, it was right there.
Well, there's nobody here now, and nobody could have got past me.
Well, then how'd he get out of here? I'm telling you what I saw.
So we're in there in breathers, and this guy is...
Standing there like he doesn't have to breathe.
Do you know what you're saying?
Yeah, I know what it sounds like, but I know what I saw.
Lieutenant, we've managed to save the sample. We're now ready to make a rendering of the victim's face.
Oh, boy. Now I'm starting to see.
Make it 3.
So if the body that was found on the ship was Alden Humes, who the hell did we meet this afternoon?
Like the man says, it's remarkable what science is capable of these days.
You work long hours, gentlemen.
Seems you do as well.
You have a question for me?
Yeah. What'd you have for breakfast?
Lieutenant Brogan, this is ridiculous.
It's a simple question. What'd you have? What'd you eat yesterday? Or the day before? Or for the last 20 years?
So what? I can't recall.
What have you done over the last 20 years except work? Tell me about one friend, one conversation. Have you ever been to a slam ball game? Walked in the rain?
I simply can't explain this.
No, but I think I can.
Joe Moore, what is the meaning of this?
It means you're a projection, a computer simulation of the real Alden Humes.
No, it can't be true.
You killed Humes all those years ago, then you hid his body on the spacecraft. But you didn't count on the asteroid bringing it back to haunt you.
Alden Humes is an eccentric. Everyone knows it. He programmed this simulation himself and is living a reclusive life on Danae.
That's your story?
It's as good as yours.
I don't understand what's happening. Joe Moore, who am I?
You're all that Alden Humes was and knew. Jim Moore needed that expertise to run the company, keep it on the cutting edge, and do other errands. You don't remember starting the fire in our medical room, do you?
No.
Jim Moore programmed you to do that and then uploaded you into the station system. You're nothing but his slave.
Whatever the relationship between myself and my employer, I don't have to listen to any more of this. I'm asking you to leave.
Let's go, Holly. Oh, once word gets out there's no Humes, what do you think's gonna happen to this company's stock?
See you in the late show, boys. Well, that ought to make them sweat.
Yeah, in the meantime, we make a case against him that sticks like a Valerian glue dog. Ground floor.
Good evening, gentlemen. I'm your Humes Interspace Elevator. If you'd like
Music.
Certainly, sir. What would you like to hear?
How about Sweet Mystery?
You did what they said, Joe Moore. Don't deny it. Just tell me why.
Alden, I think you need to rest.
No, Joe Moore!
me for years. I'm a forgiving soul. Why?
You are running the business into the ground with your partying, your wild times. What was I supposed to do?
There were alternatives.
You needed to be controlled.
You didn't have to kill me. You turned me into this. Tore me from my life. For what I might have had.
Ground floor! Ground floor!
Good evening. I'm your Humes Interspace Elevator.
Shut up!
What would you like to hear, Joe Moore? How about the funeral march?
Humes! We can work this out!
Yes, that's just what I'm doing. Oh, by the way, you're fired.
No! No!
I'm free. Free.
Guess the bottom sort of dropped out of Jamore's life.
Maintenance say the elevator was serviced yesterday. But you don't think this was just a malfunction?
No, Humes did this.
Humes is dead. He's been dead for 20 years. A computer program did this.
I've run diagnostics on every computer in this place. If there was a simulation of Alden Humes, he ain't here now.
Yeah, well, he's on the loose and we don't know where.
You had a break lately, Brogan?
I'm okay.
Go home, Lieutenant. Get some rest.
Matt?
We're in here, Dad.
Hey, how you doing?
Lieutenant Brogan, I was just telling Matt how much I owed his father.
He wants me to make a list of everything I've ever wanted. Orbital, eh, Dad?
Go to the hopper, Matt.
Why? Where are we going?
Do what I say.
Go on, Matt. We'll be seeing a lot of each other.
Sometimes you can be massively mental.
Nice kid.
How'd you get here?
With the proper programming, I can appear anywhere. And, Lieutenant, I can program anything. Let's not talk of trifles. You liberated me, and I'm grateful. All the things I've longed for, I can now have. Friends, family. I'd like to be part of your family.
You killed Jamor, didn't you?
Oh, no. He killed himself when he disposed of my organic form 20 years ago. I merely dispensed justice, and that's just the beginning. Oh, do you have any enemies, Lieutenant? Some criminals you can't convict? See, I can seek them out, delete them.
You're gonna have to start with me.
Oh, please, there's no need for that. Anyway, we both know it would have no effect. I'm as insubstantial as... I was a cloud. I'm invulnerable. I'm immortal.
You're not God.
You're not even Alden Humes. You're some out-of-control computer image.
I was wrong about you. Both you and Joe Moore, you want to put me in a cage. Like frightened little men. And I thought you had more humanity. More imagination. Don't worry, Lieutenant. I'll look after Matt. Forgive the sudden appearance, Matthew. I neglected to tell you I'm somewhat more than meets the eye. Let's talk as we drive, shall we?
Where's my dad?
Haldane!
Yeah, brother.
Get over here. Humes has Matt.
What?
Unfortunately, your father couldn't be with us, Matthew, but you see, he's not like you and I. No, he doesn't have our sense of adventure.
They've had one hell of a head start. Damn, I should have seen it coming.
Got it.
Rich, have anything you desire.
What if I just want to go home?
You don't want to disappoint me, Matthew. See, I haven't been dealing very well with disappointments.
Humes, come in. You talk to me.
Dad!
Matt? Matt, are you all right?
Excuse me. Go home, Brogan.
No! Give me my son!
This is your doing.
Dad!
We're through with him now, Matthew.
But my dad!
They knocked out our servos.
Get me something. Anything.
Secondaries aren't responding.
Come on. Come on.
We belong only to each other.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
It's just you and me. We can go anywhere. Do anything. Tell me about something you've always wanted to do. Some dream.
You know, I never did get a good look at that asteroid.
Oh, that got the old heart started. Where are they going?
It's headed towards the asteroid. Smart, man. Very smart.
It's truly spectacular.
Yeah. Can't we take it closer?
Yeah. What's happening to me?
working. The asteroid's radiation is shutting him down.
I'm losing control.
Slam ball dunk.
Matt, can you get control of the ship?
Won't let you.
No, Dad.
Going in.
Matt, activate the passenger escape system.
How do I do that?
Open the ejector panel and press the release button.
Come on, hurry!
It won't open. It's stuck.
Pull, Matt. Pull hard.
It won't open.
Go. Go home, Matt.
All right, he's okay.
Yeah, he's safe. Hang on, Matt. We're coming to get you.
Man, that's one ice cube I'll never forget.
Yeah, it's kind of funny to think that's Hume's graveyard not once, but twice. It's a brave thing you did by going up there.
Yeah, well, when in doubt, think.
Who said that?
Gee, Dad, I just did.
Oh, so you did.
You know all that stuff I wanted? When he asked me, all I really wanted was to be here.
Come here, kid.
You know, I wonder how much it'd cost to keep Mom from finding out what happened. Can't blame a guy for trying.
Sleep well, Matt, with no bad dreams, while others walk alone.